Hey, Miss Brown's class. So today we're doing a review of what we did first quarter, and we're going to go over multiplying and dividing integers. Integers are whole numbers and their opposites. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and -1, -2, -3, so on and so forth. Okay, not dealing with decimals and fractions today. So what we need to remember from first quarter is when we multiply or divide matching signs, so -6 divided by -3, those cancel out and make a positive sign. Or if we're working with two positives, 8 times 2, put them together, you get a positive 16. If the signs match, if both of them are the same, both negative or both positive, then you should get a positive answer. Now, if our signs are mismatched, so I have -4 times +5 and they're different, then I get a negative answer. It doesn't matter, are there more negatives or more positives? That doesn't matter. When it comes to multiplication and division, if the signs are mismatched, you get a negative answer, okay? So if I had -10 divided by a +2, that should equal a negative number, okay? If the signs are mismatched, it's a negative answer. If the signs are matching, it's a positive answer. So let's do a couple examples. -7 times 4. Can you use your calculator? Yes, I'm not going to say it's impossible. I just know that when you do get back to taking the FSA next year or any other skill in life, you should know how to multiply this in your head. So imagine 7 times 4, you know that equals 28. Now, are the signs matching or mismatched? One's negative, one doesn't have a sign. If I don't write a sign there, assume it's positive. So negative times positive should give you a -28. So it still has the same multiplication rules that you guys learned in 3rd grade, so I'm kind of believing in your ability to do this. Now, the next one, I have -8 times -9. The reason I put parentheses around it is so you know it's a negative number and that I'm not subtracting from the variable x, okay? That gets into a whole algebraic expression, and we'll save that for next year, okay? So, negative times negative, so the signs are matching. If the signs are matching, your answer comes out to a positive. So you can write 72, or if you need to write the plus or the positive, go for it. They mean the same thing. All right, now at the bottom, I gave an example where there's 3 different numbers, not 2. These rules that I gave you helped you when you only had 2 numbers. So how can I do this, okay? They're not all matching. They're not all mismatched. I have 2 negatives that match, and I have a positive that's mismatched. So what rule do I follow? One step at a time, my friends. -3 times 5, so a negative times a positive, comes out to a negative. So that's -15 times -2. Now we've gotten our problem down to 2 negatives. A negative times a negative, they're matching signs, so our answer should become a positive number. So positive 30 should be your answer, okay? This can happen a few different ways, okay? So let's keep rolling with that bottom example that I gave you with the 3 numbers instead of 2. Now, when it comes to multiplication and addition, you're allowed to switch up the order in which you write them, okay? It does not make a difference in order with multiplication and addition, okay? However, don't switch around your order for like 5 minus 2 versus 2 minus 5. Those don't work. So what I want to do here, let's rearrange them. Let's group it so we have the negatives together. So -3 times -2 times +5. Okay, so if we have -3 times -2, the signs are matching, so they become a positive. So that's +6 times a +5. So 6 times 5 should equal 30. Well, hey, isn't that what we already got the first time? So it's not too bad. Follow the basic rules of what you guys learned in 3rd grade when you had to memorize your multiplication, mixed with these 2 rules, okay? Matching signs give you a positive answer, mismatching signs give you a negative, and if you have 3 numbers, group it down until you only have 2 numbers left, and then you can follow these rules. All right, if you have any questions, go ahead and email me.